This is it, boys. The last hour of the year for me and the show, but we'll be back ready to rock and roll come Monday.
Joan Jones fills in tomorrow.
So we've got Joan Jones in tomorrow. Matt's off. If I'm correct, Matt is with Jackson at the football game. Football!
Don't know.
That's what somebody's saying. According to Matt, they're going to that Music City game where it's beautiful.
Jackson's off today, yesterday and today. He's supposed to be back tomorrow.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, they're going to the game.
What time's the game?
Supposed to kick off at 4:30.
Football. I'm excited for the football. And today's weather is going to be at kickoff?
Cold.
All right. That right there is the weather wizard. We got to come up with, what do we call it?
What's that?
The thing that we're going to call for a cold, because we already have, swamp ass.
I can't remember.
We got to come up with the, God, somebody give us a great one too, because I got to produce that for the cold, because it's going to be chilly. It's going to be chilly out there, boys and girls. Going to be chilly. I don't mind the cold. I'm not too. I would like some snow. At least my kid would like some snow. It'll be interesting to see, how much snow. How much snow do you think we're going to get this year, Ken?
I have no idea.
I don't think we're going to get a ton. I don't. I think it's going to be cold, but I don't think we're going to get a ton.
I'd be all right with that.
Yeah. You know what?
We need at least one really good pounder of a snowstorm.
No, we don't need that.
Need it. Got to have it.
Why do we need it?
Because it's fun. Get all stoned and goes.
You just want to smoke your marijuana.
Oh, man.
Get stoned and go skating on the ice in the street. Just in your tennis shoes.
Oh, good. Have you seen? So, if you guys don't know anything about this place called the Netherlands, there's a lot of canals. Have you seen in the winter what they do? Because everybody there skates, like speed skaters. They skate home rather than drive their cars or take a bike or whatever. They'll hop on the canals and just take off skating home. It's crazy.
Why?
Because the canals freeze over.
Yeah, but so would you on the way home.
Look, and you know what they have over there? Weed. That's probably the problem right there. God, I didn't even think of it.
Let's move the base of the show into the Netherlands.
You know, also they have the red light district.
Yeah. And they have the Dutch.
Yeah, the Dutch. Isn't that called Holland? No, Holland it's a different place. It's in the Netherlands, but it's think of it like two states. That's what Holland is. So when everybody says Holland, they're very odd, okay? Okay? It's like Belgium. You go to Belgium, there's 4 different languages. You got Flemish, you got French, you got German, and everybody speaks English.
And they're so arrogant they had to create their own waffle.
Yeah, they did. And chocolate. Don't forget that.
Oh, that's right.
Goodness me. So it is. We're wrapping up 2025. Man, there's a lot of craziness that happened. We're talking about the biggest story. I think the biggest singular event, though, had to be Charlie Kirk this year. I don't think there was anything that, because not only was, think about this, not only was the horrors of it, and what took place that day, but the ramifications of now the fracture within the party and the, Candace Owens fighting with these people and all of that stuff. That is also blossomed out of this.
Yeah, I was going to say it was the violence of it that made it so horrifically impactful, because if the man had a heart attack in his bed, you'd still be sad that he died, but it wouldn't have that sting to it that this kind of just absolute heinous act brings about. No, you know what? We talked about that. The elevation of Charlie Kirk, the mythos of him and all of that stuff. If he would have died from, like you said, a heart attack or something, it wouldn't have had the same, and it happened in front of everybody. That was the other thing. With people recording it on their phones when it happened. If that was the guy, because, of course, that's the big thing. That's the conspiracy of that. But I think that was the singular biggest
moment, Trump obviously was the biggest political story. And, he did some stuff that was good. I give him an A for immigration. Deportations, that hasn't gone as well. And I saw Heritage Foundation came out and hammered him yesterday. One of the guys from the Heritage, the lead guy, basically say, stop BSing us. You're lying to us about the numbers. That hasn't been great. The economy, some things okay, some things not okay.
Yeah, 4.3% GDP is amazing. But, there's other things that have got to be fixed before he's going to get full credit for the work he's doing.
And the 4.3, that's also tough to put into account, just like when they had I don't know how much of that I trust because they went and fired the BLS person, like when the jobs numbers come out and then the inflation, it's at 2.7, it's come down. And then you go and look and you go, you guys put 0 as one of the numbers for like housing or whatever, rent, 0. Because we just didn't have time to get it. So we're just going to put 0 as that number. So some of this stuff, and is interesting to see how this thing plays itself out. But I think the beginning of the year is going to be a massive start. What does it look like? Because when you go and break down the numbers of who spent for the holidays, and everybody's like, we spent 4% more. The top 10% bought most of the goods because they're doing well. The bottom 90%, everybody else? No. You got less and you spent more. And that's that's going to be the biggest issue. Because if that thing goes, if we were to see a pullback of any significance, and we still do not know what it looks like when it comes to healthcare and the cost there, which was already ridiculous. Okay, here we go. We got some new names flying in here for our thing. No, I'm not going to use that one. Cold ass, ice ass, chapped ass. So I like that.
Chapped ass.
Yeah. There's a lot of good ones that I cannot use. So, Jason, I can't wear those wooden shoes. Well, especially when you're, smoking all that weed. So, don't forget about the binder story. That was a huge. The whole thing with Epstein is not going anywhere.
And the binder thing was just laughable.
Yes, absolutely.
Look, 100%. We've gone to all this trouble to format this stuff and give it to you in a nice little binder, and you've already seen every bit of it.
Wait till you guys get the real stuff in a couple months that we don't have because it was a lie.
They handed out hats and pins.
Yeah, that was so funny. Polar ass.
Polar ass.
That was, somebody said you were about to say, because somebody's on Frosty Balls.
That would be good.
That's it. Time for the Frosty Balls. We're like Frosty the Snowman, but different. Hey, everybody. It's me, Frosty. Weirdo. What am I smoking? Dude, is that thing alive?
Yeah, but that discriminates against half the population.
Well, we're going to have like cold ass, swamp ass. It'll be like the heat miser and
Well, it was the heat miser and what was the winner's
I'm Mr. Was it Frost Miser? No. Winter
Heat Miser.
Cold ass miser?
Polar miser?
Oh, God, I sang that song like 20 times last week. And
I know. What is?
Frosticles.
Was it Snow Miser?
Yeah, Snow Miser.
Mr. Snow Miser?
Yeah. So I saw this thing yesterday. My wife sent me this thing yesterday. This lady sitting in the car, she goes, I'm not scientific. And she goes, the heat miser and the snow miser pop up. She goes, so what you want to tell me is the snow miser here has officially defeated the heat miser. I don't know if that's scientific or not. Yes. I don't think it is.
Well,
scientific.
It was Mother Nature.
That was their mom.
Yeah.
Remember? She was pissed, too.
Yeah, she did not like them arguing with Mrs. Claus.
No, you don't. First of all, don't do that. Right? You recognize that. You've seen Fat Man. Don't mess with her.
No, you don't, man.
And secondly, it's the heat miser's mom and,
She didn't want him eating margarine either.
No.
If you get that reference, you're really old.
Yes, I do. Tundra Tushy. Snowballs.
There we.
So that's a good one. I like that. That's a good one. The Snowball Report. Balls. Chad, stop saying that. This is going to be, this is going to be, I'm excited for, I would like snow while my son's here, but that's not going to happen because he was excited. Because he comes from this place called San Diego where they don't have snow.
It never snows there.
No, it does not. If it snowed there, something bad happened.
Do people in San Diego get tired of the weather being perfect all the time?
The answer to that question is no, but then they do when they go to pay their mortgage.
Ah.
Yeah, you're not paying for.
Yeah.
You're not. If you move California politics to just about anywhere else in the country, it doesn't work. It works because everybody's, several miles from the ocean, if you will, and it's always sunny.
Yeah.
I mean, he'll tell me, "Oh, Dad, it's hot today. It's like 80. It's like the middle of summer." I'm like, "Really? Really?" Because when he came out here, he did well with the heat out in Arizona because it is dry. It is different. But he struggled a little bit with the heat here. But the humidity, he doesn't mind the heat. But when you live in 75 degrees all year.
Yeah. It's a change.
It is a change.
It's a shock.
It is. Shrink, ice hole. The Peter meter.
No.
So, Fat Man, my wife was like, "What the hell are you watching?" I said, "It's a Christmas movie." It was. Arctic Ass, that's a good one.
Yeah, that's good.
Cold Miser, that was his name. That just seemed too easy.
I'm Mr. Cold Miser.
No, it's Snow Miser.
It's Snow
I looked
Miser.
it up.
Yeah, it's Snow Miser.
So, you know what's neat here's the thing about like San Diego is you can be in the mountains in no time, which is great. And that's why you live there. I mean, I joke about this as a kid growing up in Southern California. I surfed, and then we'd snowboard in the afternoon. And think about that. Like you're not doing that anywhere else. It was insane. It's like, dude, we're gonna be Big Bear in a few hours. Oh, it's awesome, man. It's awesome. Went out, we go, we'd surf. I was a longboarder. Wasn't very good at it, but whatever. I'm having fun. And then we go up to and we go snowboard, and I get my hot cocoa.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that is. It's great. The Witch's Brass Bra Meter. Brought to you by. So it is Snow Miser's Mr. 10 Below. That's right. Mr. Icicles. So it's going to be, I think it's going to be cold, but I don't think we're going to get a lot of snow because I've looked out and maybe a couple times in the next 2 weeks we might get a touch of it. But last year, watching my daughter Lily, my stepdaughter Lily, going out and building this igloo that was up for like 5 or 6 days, which was crazy, in the parking lot next to us. And she was out there building it. And she was in shorts, which was funny because she thought it's just every time I bend down and she built this amazing igloo and then eventually broke because it not only warm up, but I don't know if you're aware of this, people at Vanderbilt at times will drink and do stupid things. Just to put that out there, kids. All right, coming up, it is Hot Take Tuesday. This is our last run at the Hot Take of the year. Give us your hottest take on whatever it is. I don't care. Give us your hot freaking take. We're going to do that straight ahead. Chad Benson, Super Tip 99. Get your flu shot, right? Especially if you're older, you've got compromised immune system. And the other thing is, and this is the most important thing, if you're sick, don't go to work.
That's the biggie right there.
I don't care that you want to use your sick day for a day to hang out with your friends. You don't need to make me and mine ill.
There is a massive swath of guilt that flows over me whenever I have to call in day of, though.
But
I know it sucks.
But here's the thing. That has been conditioned to us that we have to overwork all the time, and it's insane. We have to stop that. We do. We're the most prosperous nation on earth, and we're afraid to call in, and our work's like, we're going to get rid of you. Really? For being sick? And then when you come in and you get everybody else sick, everybody's like, why'd you come in? because they made me feel guilty. That's why. Just don't come in if you're sick. It's that simple. Let's do it.
Hot take Tuesday.
Freaking hot take in your face. Here's my hot take. Well, that was a hot take right there. But I do believe this to be a super hot take. AI will have a massive, we're going to see our merging of our first mega artist this year in AI. That's going to be something that is not a novelty or just on Spotify or streaming or something, but it's going to have an actual big hit. And then it's going to be weird to figure out. Because you know what's funny? Like, man, it's those producers that make these things, they're not always good with people. So inviting them on to talk about stuff that's kind of like inviting Sheldon onto a show.
Well, to me, it's in the same vein as what the producers of CNC Music Factory and Milli Vanilli did.
Yeah.
But they tried to hide it.
Yeah, they tried to hide it.
If an AI producer comes out and says, "Hey, I'm an AI producer and I've put this song together," and you're honest about it being AI, I'm accepting of that. But don't lie to me and say you're in the studio with a bunch of people and these guys that you got touring are the people that were singing it.
Would you go and see a concert of like a cartoon-like figure? You could do it in the movies almost like a sing-along. Because, when you go see the Gorillaz originally, they sang behind their cartoon. They put up those things originally. But would you go and, would they try to do something like that?
I don't know. I mean, ABBA's doing it in digital form with all the vocals and the performances. So
yeah, but they were a real band.
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
So they.
I don't know. I'd have to. First off, it's going to matter how good is the music. How much do I like the music? And secondly, is there anything special about the show that makes it worth dropping the money?
That's true. I think you could do it in more of music in theaters rather than like concert venues. Kind of like they had that whole Demon Slayer cartoon where it was a sing along and they packed the theaters for that thing.
Yeah.
So I think you could do it more like that because people would be more younger generation more accepting. Obviously.
But they packed the theaters because the kids reacted to the music.
Yes, that was the big thing. The music for especially an older generation. All right, Bell, what you got for us?
As a spice, marijuana is much better than oregano.
Oh,
no, I'm just kidding. Boneless chicken wings are nothing more than chicken nuggets for adults.
Yeah, that's true.
You just don't want to have to say you're eating chicken nuggets.
That's true. That is, well,
and plus, you don't risk choking to death.
Yeah.
What's the fun in that?
And if you want to give some to your dog, you don't have to worry about giving them some chicken bones. You don't want that.
No, you don't.
Yeah, everybody knows you don't do that. You wouldn't know, Bill, because you don't have a dog.
I'm just dogs.
What do you got for us, Ken?
Knives up in the dishwasher? Congrats! You just turned loading dishes into a game of operation. Down go the knives, spoons, and forks. Because you also don't want dirty hands emptying your dishwasher.
And put your glass pipe on the top rack.
Oh, again with that. Again with your weed. Always with the weed. I'm just kidding. I don't really care. Go smoke weed. Knock yourself out. Oh, that just did it. The whole thing, I've been thinking about the knives thing.
Yeah.
Because I feel like it's not going to get as clean as it should. Then I'm going to pull it out, and then I'm going to look, now I'm going to have to clean it off. So why didn't I just do it there at the sink at the beginning? Ladies, is that the way you do it?
Our knives are clean.
Nothing to... No.
No. See, Bell said, no, ladies, don't do that.
He's not touching that with a 10-foot pole.
Oh, he's done enough of those already this year.
Well, that's true.
Hey, I'll take responsibility for
the
mine.
The football one was my favorite. Well, I know she's a ref, but is she going to be home in time to make dinner?
Well, that was baseball, wasn't it?
It might have been.
She was an umpire.
She was an umpire. That was so funny. When you said that, I was like, oh, put that down. Put that down.
Goodness.
Tell your new lady that one, huh? That'll go over well.
That'll go over real well.
Ooh.
Kylie would like that.
Oh, Kylie would. Kylie would absolutely like that. She would. Because you know what? She appreciates good humor. And it would be only the kindness out there of her giving and caring for everybody, especially white people, who she hates.
Be another example of white misogyny.
Yeah. Oh, white-geny. I like that.
White-geny.
White-geny. That's whiteism, okay? You need to stop with your Caucasianism. Oh, good. We need to start a new ism. All right, we're going to do that in the new year. All right, coming up, we'll take a look at the biggest stories of the year, talk about some other stuff, some fun, some frivolity. Who knows what else we're doing? You can text the program. I love hearing from all of you. Chad Benson Show, Super Talk 997. And Cameron's in, right? I stole Cameron's wallet yesterday on accident. He had to come over to my house and get it last night. His wallet, my wallet, Ken, honest to God, the exact same wallet. And he was sitting in the chair that I was in, and my coat was there, which is where my wallet was. And when he went to get up, something fell on the floor, and I thought it was my wallet. And so it looked just like it, picked it up. I get home, and I look, and I'm like, oh, God, I got Cameron's wallet. I had to call. I had to tell King Louie, hey, tell Cameron. Cameron came, zipped by my house in his big old truck. Sorry, didn't mean to. He's like, where do you live? I'm like, down the street, next to the Big Bear.
That's fortunate.
Yeah, it is. It was, it was awesome. Somebody said, Chad, lay off Bell. He is not all about weed. Oh, I know that. He likes crack. Just kidding. That's what this guy said. Not me.
Nothing like a sweet, sweet, sweet hit of meth.
He says, you can smoke crack in glass pipe, too. Diversity, baby. That's not very nice. It's not very nice at all. This year, I'm looking out there and thinking, okay, what cool pop culture things can happen? But several people have asked me about a ghoul pool. Bell just looked at what the hell's that?
About what?
A ghoul pool.
A ghoul?
So my buddies do this in L.A., and a ghoul pool is where they talk about the celebrities that they think this time next year will not be a part of everything in life. And I'm like, we can't do that until the first of the year. But no, maybe. Because you're always looking around. Like, it's like Bob Barker. People always would throw out certain names, people in their 90s. And I'm like, that's not very nice. But yeah, think about it. I will say the only person young I worry about is Britney Spears.
Yeah.
I do. I worry about her.
Yeah, I will not be surprised.
No.
And hopefully it never happens, but when that alert pops up on my phone.
No, I would not be shocked by that at all.
She survived a gunshot wound to the face. She'll be fine.
Yeah. Amanda Bynes? That's another one of those? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised about her either because she's had a lot of problems. So, a lot of problems. And no, but I wouldn't. Britney would be the least surprising of that. And it's a shame. It is because you know what it is? You're watching people spin out in real life. Self-destruct. Like, we would never hear about these things 30, 40 years ago until later on. But now they self-destruct on their own. Who was it that was it Carrie Fisher?
No, she had a heart attack.
No. Who was the one that, there was a couple of them. Anne Heche had some serious mental issues. But
she had coke in her system when she crashed.
Which was horrible. But, these nowadays, these people they're doing it, like she's doing it in front of the world, which is scary and sad. And everybody can see it.
Amy Winehouse did it.
What?
Amy Winehouse did it.
Yeah, but she didn't have social media. Like today, we would have seen that in a way.
Yeah, but people knew she was spiraling.
Yeah. Well, yeah, everybody knew. My God, she sang a song about rehab. And you know what she said? No.
Yeah.
I can't. Amy Winehouse, so on a little recordy tour. So I'm in Sacramento, and
it's called a promo tour.
Whatever you call it. You know what? I don't need your attitude because you were that guy. Okay, that's just. So, that had just come out. Thank you very much. And it was starting to make traction on the alt side of stuff. It hadn't even come close, and she was known by nobody. So my buddy Hawk was running the alt station up in Sacramento, and I did all of the commercials, and I did a show and everything. And I walk by his office, and I look, and there's a chick passed out on his couch. And I go, Hawk, who's that? And he goes, oh, it's a new artist named something Winehouse.
Wino.
Yeah. And you know, because I thought she was kind of cool. She had some tats, and, you know, she had like the beehive and all that stuff. It was sad. It was sad, though, you know. She was talented, man. She was so... Patty Duke. Yeah, I know Patty Duke is a lot of people saying she's 99. Is that it? Probably.
I had an artist called Days of the New, and Travis, the lead singer, had a lot of mental issues and drug problems, and he ended up on an episode of
oh God,
what was the
not rehab? It was
Intervention.
Intervention.
Yeah, he ended up on an episode of that. Destroyed the band. He kicked out the rest of the members. The rest of the members went on to get a new singer and form another band called Tantric. We ended up with a platinum album out of that.
God, that's just, you know, you see people that are so talented. Like, you know, somebody just said Karen Carpenter. Ariana Grande. It's tough to watch her. Because when I saw her on Saturday Night Live, she's the most talented, like, entertainer we have.
But she's so scary thin.
She is
it's
so
a distraction from what she's doing on stage.
Yeah, it is. It is. What movies are you looking forward to? Doomsday, that comes out in 2026.
Doomsday?
Yeah.
What?
That's the... is that the new DC? Is it Avengers? Is that what they're called?
Avengers Doomsday. Yeah, that's December 18th.
On my birthday almost.
And what was the Disclosure Day? Want to see Disclosure Day?
That's June. I think that's the one I'm really looking forward to. Although, you know what? I got to be honest. I said we're going to start doing entertainment reports, and it's only going to be stuff that's real. I follow a lot of these guys who I love their passion for movies, and they start talking about like Jing Chang Wong is the greatest director in the. It's boring, right? Like it's. I don't want to. I watched his movie and it was it made me feel uncomfortable, and I felt it was hard to get through. No, I want an hour and 90 minutes of crazy chaos or hilarity.
Yeah.
So we're going to do a regular people's update of entertainment. I mean, I just like. Oh, have you seen what's that movie? The Train Dreams.
Train Dreams.
Yeah, that's on Netflix, and it's like, oh, it's so haunting. I don't want to. You know what I want is a haunting movie? A movie about hauntings.
That's actually good.
Yeah.
Instead of some of the horror crap that's come out in the last 5 years.
Longlegs was good.
I have heard from my buddy who can't stand horror movies. I think he worked on it, so he went to see it. Primate.
Oh, yeah. I've seen the ads for that.
Incredible. And it's about Ben, who's this family. Their mom was like a conservationist, and they raised this ape,
little chimpanzee
to be with them their entire life, and the mom has died. And
it's like a family member.
They've kept Ben. Well, guess what? Ben's not your friend. Much like the rat. Ben, the two of us, me.
I'm also looking forward to the Supergirl movie, and I was not really interested in the Superman movie.
I'm looking. The Supergirl movie looks fun.
Yeah.
Because she looks like,
she's an alcoholic.
She looks fun.
You guys are forgetting about the biggest. It's going to be the biggest movie of 2026.
What?
Nick freaking Cage.
Oh, my God.
It's John Madden.
So I sent you. You got that right?
Yes.
So, and Al Davis is played by Christian Bale.
Yes.
And Nick Cage, by the way, doesn't even try to sound like Madden.
No.
It's just Nick Cage being Madden.
It's Nick Cage, and he's using his mannerisms.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, the guy I think that's playing his TV partner, Summerall, is Frank Caliendo, who does the greatest Madden in the world. Which is hilarious. But it's this, I cannot wait to see it. Because you're not even trying it. That's what I love. It's like, you know what? Let's just make it entertaining.
Yeah, exactly.
It's Nick Cage, baby.
Nick either brings it totally to the table or not at all.
I always tell my kids he's 1 in 7 or 1 in 5. They're like, what? I said he will do 5 movies.
Yeah.
2 are super entertaining, 2 are weird and crappy, and 1 he'll get an Academy Award nomination for. Yeah. And then he rolls right into the next crappy movie. That's what we love about him.
I'm going to nerd out on this one, boys. I'm looking forward to The Mandalorian and Grogu.
Which is not
22nd.
Yoda.
It's Baby Yoda.
But it's not. It's different Yoda.
Yeah, it's not. It's a different Yoda.
It's a different member of the same species.
What's the species?
They've never named it.
Yeah, I've never named it.
It's a species that shall not be named.
And here's what's funny is the quote-unquote Baby Yoda, he's like 900 years old.
No, he's 100.
Oh, he's 100? I thought he was 900.
No, Yoda was 900 when he died.
Oh, okay.
Yoda died?
Yeah.
Man, I didn't even
He
know
became one with the Force, you non-nerd.
Is that what happens? You person who has seen a woman naked? Oh, let's see. Greenland 2. Man, Gerard Butler just keeps doing
what
anything.
What a waste of time and energy to make that movie.
You know what? I do want to see 28 years later, Bone Temple.
I do too.
Bone Temple.
That's, yeah. So
That's a sequel to 28 Years Later?
Yeah, it's like, yeah, it is. It's almost like they're in a ancient land and they're mostly fighting it's like they're fighting amongst themselves, not really with the monsters.
Is it going to have the same cast?
No, it's got Rafe Fiennes. Or not Rafe. Yeah, is it Rafe?
I think it's Ray Fiennes.
Yeah, it's Rafe Fiennes.
Which you can't go wrong.
No, you can't.
He's a great actor.
He is. Send Help looks interesting.
Send Help.
Yeah, that's Sam Raimi, who did.
Oh, I mean, enough said.
It's about
Sam Raimi.
Rachel
I'm in.
McAdams and Dylan O'Brien. She is like a dork, and they work for a company, and they're on a private jet, and they crash, and he's their horrible boss, and they end up on an island, and it's basically misery on the island as she just tortures him.
Jumping back to 28 Years Later real quick.
Yeah.
The reason I didn't watch that movie was because of Aaron Taylor Johnson. He is just not good, and if he's
the Dakota Johnson of male actors.
And I hope I'll watch 28 Years Later. What was it called? Bone
Temple.
Bone Temple.
Yeah.
I'll watch that if he's not in it.
Yeah, that looks good. I want to watch Ready or Not 2. So Ready or Not was with Sam Weaving, and Samara Weaving. She is Hugo Weaving's niece, who is Hello, Mr. Anderson.
And he was V. Yeah.
But she marries into this super rich family, and then they make her pick a game to play. Hide and seek was the thing, and then they try to kill her. And if she survives, and she ends up killing all of them, this is part 2 where they kidnap her sister and make the other part of the family make her play.
Wow.
So it looks really good.
Hugo Weaving is he's one of 2 actors I've seen that you can put a mask over his face, and he's still a phenomenal actor.
Yeah, it's the voice, man. It's the voice. You know what else? And it's weird because I normally don't want to see these things. The last one I even cared about was Queen, but the Michael movie, the trailer looks awesome.
Oh, talking about
Michael Jackson.
Okay, Michael. Jackson.
It does. It looks so good, and I can't wait to see that.
Were any children molested in the
They
production
were
of that
not. I don't know
movie?
if it goes into that. June 12th, by the way, for Disclosure Day. I'm looking forward to that. Let's see, Supergirl, Minions 3.
Avengers Doomsday, boys.
Yeah, that's going to be a good one. That is. The Odyssey. Oh, I can't wait to not see that. August 7th, though. Count me in.
You don't want to see The Odyssey?
Super Trooper 3. I'm in. That's all I'm saying. All right, we're going to wrap it up straight ahead. Chad Benson, Super Town. 99.7.